Hi, peeps. Today is Thursday, May 7th. We are on our fourth day of week 6. So we're going to go through our agenda today. We have our what, why, and how. You have a no red ink assignment. Today is your last planning day, and we're going to talk about continuing to add details and addressing teacher feedback. So, there we go. Okay, so our what, why, and how. Our what is your public service announcement, right? Planning your public service announcement before tomorrow, and then making sure that you address teacher feedback. I'll show you what that looks like. Your big why, right, is making sure that your details are strong, making sure that you have a claim that is supported with those strong details, and making sure that you have really clear and concise materials to include. So we're going to make sure today that you're actually changing and making revisions to your work, and we're going to refer back to the rubric. So today you have subject-verb agreement for no red ink. So go ahead and get started on that. You obviously want to make sure that you're doing the practice because those of you who are doing the practices are doing super awesome on the quizzes. So you have time right now for no red ink. So today, right, today's Thursday. Yesterday was our big, this is what the planning document looks like. This is Miss Kelty's example. This is where I should be before Friday. Today, the big thing you should be working on is teacher feedback and finalizing your planning sheet before you submit. Yesterday should have been the first day you worked on it. Hopefully today isn't the first day. But if it is, don't worry, we'll get you all caught up. The big thing is teacher feedback, teacher feedback. So what your teachers went through and did while you all were sleeping, no, just kidding. What your teachers went through and did yesterday after you had worked on your planning sheet. All of the ELA teachers took the time to go through what you had filled out and find places where you may have needed some feedback to make changes. So you can see, right, this is my planning document. I didn't want to show, other students' planning documents, but I'm commenting on it as if I'm the teacher, which I am, right? And I'm commenting on it as if I'm giving a student feedback, but I'm really giving myself feedback. So here, remember yesterday I didn't fill this box out. That was intentional so that I could give this feedback to myself. Did you skip this box? Do you need help? I can click on this if I'm the student and I can say, hey, Miss Kelty, I forgot what ethos, guys, I can't type today, ethos, pathos are. Can you refer me to the page in the book? And guess what I'm going to tell you guys? I'm going to respond when it comes to me, right? The pages are right here to use as a resource. So I'll just remind you of that. Okay, so that's resolved. We figured that out. We talked that through. Then it says a study in California looked at kids who were chronically absent. We pulled that yesterday from that website about students being absent from school. And I said, right, do you know who did this study? Could you cite them? So maybe one thing that I'm going to go through and do is I'm going to find the website again. So I put a link to the website. Just pretend that's a link, right? And maybe I say a study in California. Study was done by the University of California. Man, you guys, I am just not a good typer today. University of California. Let's do by the University of Southern California. That's where my friend goes for her master's. So this study was done by the University of Southern California. So that's what I am going to put there. So I responded to my teacher's feedback. Here, right, my teacher gave me some feedback that says, make sure you include them in your final planning sheet before submitting. Oh, this is where I had charts, Google Classroom pictures, whatever. So I'm going to want to make sure before I submit, right, that I include the pictures I'm going to use. That's what my teacher is saying. And then here it says BDUSD colors to signify school. What colors are those? That's a good point, right? I don't know for sure that whoever my audience is knows that. So I'm going to put green and gold, right? Because those are the colors for Beaver Dam. All right. So that is your big task for today. You all should have some feedback. If you were working on this yesterday, while you were working, I was going through and giving feedback. So today is really your day to polish this up and make sure you have all of the information that you need so that you are in good shape for tomorrow. Okay, so good luck, peeps.